Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Green Season 1 Episode 29B called Axin, Saxon. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get the season finale done today. I'm not sure because I'm recording, it's getting close to 12:50, so it's kind of, I'm still like early in the afternoon, so I might get done, I don't know. But anyway, let's get started. We got Nancy, hooray! And which is pretty cool. We see the words Axin, Saxon on Grandma's sword and Alice's sword, which is kind of a cool transition. And when she bends the sword, like the words go away. I thought that was pretty cool. And Alice is basically chopping the grass with the sword. Oh, sword, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, we crushed the grass together like yin and yang, and all that stuff. And basically, Tilly and Nancy are having a tea party. It's good to see Nancy again. Oh, Mama. Oh, it's good that we're spending time together. Oh, yeah, no, Tilly, I'm really enjoying it. And and then Tilly said, "Hey, Mama. I don't think you ever met Saxon before." "Oh, Saxon, is this what this little man's name is?" "Yeah, I want to introduce you to my burlap compatriot, Saxon." And she said, "Well, Saxon, it's really nice to meet you." And she said, I forgot what the line she pretended for Saxon to say. "I'm more worth than you think," or something. I don't know. And it's yeah. And you see Bill, Cricket, and Remy. Is it? Oh, cool. I guess that must be like the B plot, where Bill's like wearing like a fishing hat. Oh, they're going fishing. And Cricket's like, "Oh, yeah, we're going fishing, Mom." And he took Bill's hat. Oh, come on, Cricket. I mean, what are you gonna do? But and Bill put on his regular red hat on, and then Remy's like, "I have a sailor hat. I'm gonna catch my first fish." And Cricket's like, "Yeah, we're gonna catch our first fish." And Nancy's, "Hey, Bill, come here for a second." And she goes by the truck, and it's like, "Hey, thank you for taking the boys out to fish, and gives me and Tilly some girl time. Oh, it's been a while since I was in jail, and I never really had time to connect with Tilly. Now I got to do it here. I really appreciate it. Oh, don't worry, Nancy. We'll be back around, like, what is it, sundown or something? Yeah, around sunset. And you and Tilly have a good time." And Cricket and Remy's like, "Fishing boys, fishing boys." And Bill's like, "Fishing boys." And Nancy's like, "Have fun." And then Tilly's like, "Okay, the boys are gone. What are we gonna do?" "Oh, I have a fun thing. Let's go to the sidewalk." "Okay." And he's sitting on the sidewalk, and they're just waiting. And Tilly's like, "Mama, I thought you said this was gonna be fun." A truck goes past by, and pff, the sewage water splashes on them. Oh, they were taking a shower and they weren't swallowing any of it. Their mouths were closed, so that's good. So I'm kind of fine with it. And Nancy's like, "Oh, welcome to the splash zone." And Tilly's making another voice for Saxon, and he's like, "Oh, he's my best friend." Oh, not best friend. Andromeda is her best friend. He's my closest friend I have ever had. And Alice is like, "Oh, that filthy thing. Why do you carry that thing around? When I was done with my dolls, I buried them where it slept." And you see a bunch of head dolls. Ugh. And Tilly's like, "Oh, Grandma, this is not just a doll." And it's like, "Alice, leave her alone. If she wants to believe that Saxon's real, then let her be. She's just a kid. It's fine. She's not hurting anybody." And Alice is like, "Oh, whatever. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go rest in my bed." And Tilly says, "Oh, thank you, Mama, for defending me and Saxon." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, no problem, kid." And he's like, "Why don't we go your wash up?" And she's like, "Okay." And she's like, "I'm so glad you're my friend, Mama." And she's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm Tilly's friend, because I've been her mom, but now I'm also her friend," which is cool. And he's like, "Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for her? I'm gonna wash Saxon for her." And she puts it in the washing machine, and then then she like I think puts it in the dryer. I think. And then it was either at the end of the washing machine or the dryer. Saxon is destroyed. And he's like, "Oh no!" And I'm sorry. Nancy took a shower first, and Tilly also took a shower. Sorry, so they're all clean. And Nancy's like, "No, no, 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 no!" And then Tilly's like, "What happened to Saxon?" And she's like, "Oh, Grandma did this." And I can kind of understand why she thought it was Grandma, but you kind of see Nancy holding him next to the dryer, Tilly. couldn't put two and two together. But I know Alice has been complaining about Saxon saying, "Oh, that piece of junk and stuff." So I get it, but Nancy's next to the dryer, so kind of, "Oh, Mama, why did you do this?" To kind of ask her, but it's, "Oh, Grandma did this," and she's like, "Grandma?" He's like, "Oh yeah, she's been complaining about Saxon. I'm gonna give a piece of my mind." It's like, "Oh, maybe we should just ask her first before killing her. I mean, not killing her, but tearing her apart." And you see, Alice is just like watch TV, like and then like until he busts the door open. "Hey, old woman, I have a bone to pick with you," and it's like, "Oh, we won. I'm resting." It's like, "Oh, you know what you did. Apologize." "I'm not apologize for anything, especially since I don't know what I did." Until he's, "Oh, you know what? Oh, it makes it worse that you don't even know, but oh, you know what you did." And then Tilly's like, and I say, "Hey, Tilly, come on, let's give Grandma, and she's like, "I'll break you." And they're, "Okay, yeah, I'd like to see that." And they're kind of like, and then and then you see a montage of Tilly just torturing Grandma. There's like a sandwich filled with pencils, and she's like, huh? And then Tilly just has a pencil in her hand, and she just eats it, and Tilly's like, all the time. The next thing, she puts this green stuff, this green slime in her slippers, and Alice puts her feet into it, like, and she did like a pedicure, and she just ha ha ha, like just fine, and she's like and Alice taking a hot bath, and Tilly just dumped ice in it in the whole bucket, and she's like, "Oh, good, I thought this bath was a little hot," and then what was it? Then Alice is like, "Oh, time for my stories," TV, and she says, has a wet red paint that goes on her face, and like, "Huh?" Huh? And she looks up, and it says, "I know what you did. Oh, an anonymous red note, like in red blood. Oh, if you want me to talk, you have to do something better than that. I'll break you, old woman." And they're like, And we get to the B plot, and they're in a fishing boat, and they're having a good time. And Cricket and not Tilly doesn't fish. Cricket and Remy are basically fishing, and they're, "Oh, come on, give a bite." And Bill's just relaxing because he hooked the bait, he wielded his line, and now he's just waiting because that's what fishing people do. It's some people boring. I did it like once and never done it again. It was like once or twice. So yeah, I'm not a big Fisher fan, which is fine. But I also like the speed pop because I like seeing fishing, which is nice. And while Bill's relaxing, they, "Oh, it's good to relax," and the breeze, the breeze in my face, the sea salt air, the ocean, seeing all the fish, and just the calm waves, not too rapid, but also not too still. It just moves you along. Yeah, I love the ocean also. I don't like going into the ocean, but I love seeing it and walking along the beach. That's pretty fun. Just make sure you don't step on any seaweed. Yeah. But anyway, other than that, how about the beach? Is it a beach or is it a lake? Probably a lake. I'm not sure. But because you do see fish, and and Cricket's like, "Okay, come on, trying to get a bite," and then until he's like, "Okay, well, I forgot the chicken's name. You get more treats if you go for the eyes." Like, and it's like, ugh. And she's like talking to she was like talking to an animal. It's like, "Oh, I know it was wrong for letting the grandma, letting Alice like take the fall from me, but I don't want Tilly to stop liking me." And like and this is the first time like Nancy lies, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, Nancy, you should have told her the truth right away." It's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." And then she sees like, "Oh, maybe it's just tell Tilly. She would take it easy." And see, Tilly with the chicken pecking the fake grandma. He's like, "Maybe not." He's like, "Hey, Tilly, I want to tell you something. Come over here." He's like, "Step away from the chicken. I know you're mad, Grandma, but I want you to think I like this because I want you to think the roles in reverse. Wouldn't you want forgiveness if Grandma destroyed something that you loved?" Wait, sorry, no, wait a minute. wouldn't you want forgiveness if you destroyed something grandma loved? If I destroyed something grandma loved, and you see grandma just, in her little swing, on her swing, and Tilly's like, oh, I know what just to do, mama. And when she went inside, I was like, oh, she's gonna take something grandma's. I was like, that's not what she meant. Come on, it's kind of easy to figure out. And she's like, when she opened the door, she's like, huh, who's there? And then she's like, grandma. I said, what's this now? Say goodbye to your sword. What? And Nancy's like, no, oh no. And she's like, like a sword on the street. And now she's like, get back here with my sword. And and Nancy's like, oh no. And you get back to the bee pod where Remy's like, oh, I'm kind of getting bored with this fishing. And Cricket's like, I'm not getting a bite. And you say, oh, I have a hoagie, Remy, you want one? Or does it have cheese on it? And it does. And he's like, you wouldn't betray me for a hoagie with cheese, would you? Sorry, Cricket, I'm sorry. And she's like, no. And then you see Tilly with her, I'm kind of getting mixed up with the places of the A plot and B plot of the timestamp. I'm sorry, but I'm doing the best I can. And you see Tilly with a sword cutting up a mailbox. And then you see Nancy being actually a good person because Tilly and Alice are kind of knocking people around. And Nancy's picking them up. I'm so sorry. This is a little family crisis. I'm so sorry. And then you see Tilly getting close to the river. And you see, also there was an instance, I forgot when this happened, where the fishing line, is getting caught by something. Oh, it's fish. And Cricket's like, get it. And then Bill's like, oh, excuse me, Remy. And okay, just try to get in place, hold the fishing rod, and the fish is gone. Oh, the thrill lasted as long as it needed to. And Cricket's like, no. And he sees this fish just swim by, and you see, okay, how about I put more bait? Nothing. How about money? Nope. Oh, everyone has this breaking point. And you just see Tilly by the bridge. And Alice is like, you wouldn't dare. And you see Tilly holding the sword over by the river. And I love the waves. Even though simply designed, I love the animation. It's good. Excuse me. And then Tilly's like, Grandma, you have 5 seconds to admit your wrongdoing and apologize. And she's like, don't you dare. 1, don't do it. 2, Tilly. 3, I'm warning you, girl. 4, this is your last warning. And like, fork over my sword. And she's like, 5. And before she removes her last finger, Nancy apologizes. No, Tilly, it was me, not Grandma. I destroyed Saxon. And Tilly's like, what? And she drops the sword. And she's like, oops. And Elsie's like, no, Swordy. And she just jumps over the river. Oh my goodness, she jumped off the bridge. But Alice has done so many crazy stuff. I'm not surprised. She'll be fine. Or not, maybe she died. And then Tilly's like, Mama, you destroyed Saxon? And, and she's like, oh, Tilly, I'm sorry. I just wanted you to like me as much as you loved me. And I just wanted to clean Saxon up because of what we did earlier, the mud. And it destroyed in the wash. So it was in the wash, not the dryer. It destroyed in the wash. And I didn't really want Grandma to take the fall for me. But I just didn't want you to stop liking me. And, Tilly's like, Mama, I'm upset that you lied to me. But I'll never stop liking you. I love you too much. And then, and then Nancy's like, oh, Tilly, I love you so much. And, I'm so sorry about this. And Tilly's like, it's okay, but, I should apologize to Grandma, which is good. I think she did it off screen because she's like, oh, yeah, she jumped off the bridge. You see Cricket's like, I can't get one bite, can I? And you see Bill and Remy are just drinking some sodas. Oh, this is life. And then Cricket just looks defeated. And I forgot, they're wearing life jackets, which is nice. And then Bill's like, hey son, you having a good time? And he's just like, no, I failed. I didn't get one bite. So I thought maybe I should just join you guys. And Bill hands him a soda and he's like, hey, we're glad to have you here. He's like, here. And they're drinking soda and all of them have bites. So once Cricket started relaxing, and Bill and Remy got fish, which is nice. And Cricket's like, "Oh, I got a big one." And then Bill's like, "Bring it in, my boy." And then he has Alice's sword. He's like, "Huh?" And then Remy's like, "Oh, what's that?" And then Alice starts choking Remy. "Give me back my sword!" Ah! And then we see Nancy sewing up back Saxon. And I forgot to mention when Tilly was about to drop the sword, we got to see it's like around sunset, and I loved like the shadowing and stuff with the sun and the orange. I wanted to say that also. I didn't have a clip for it. I wish I did. I just didn't. But and you see, and then Nancy's like, "Oh, Saxon 2.0, ready to rumble." And she's like, "Oh, I'm more powerful than ever. Oh, he's perfect. Thank you, Mama." And then Nancy, Cricket said, "Excuse me, ladies, I want to hang up my prize." And Alice is like, "Boy, how many times I had to tell you, that's not a fish, that's my sword." And then they make a joke. I thought it was pretty funny. And then Tilly's like, "Looks like Grandma never heard of a swordfish before." And they're all laughing. And Alice is like, with me, "It's not that funny." She's like, "Wait, still laughing? What's going on? What's wrong with you people?" And that's the end of the episode. I give this episode a let's see. Why didn't Tilly recognize that Nancy destroyed Saxon when she was clearly by the washing machine? Oh, Nancy lying. Tilly not realizing Nancy what she meant by the roles reversed of wouldn't you want forgiveness if you took something Grandma loved and destroyed it? What else? Was that it? I think that's it, right? Hmm. 85%. Yeah, this was an 85%. So what was the first half? Wasn't it 80? Yeah, I think it was an 80. So overall, this was the whole entire episode, 83%. Between 80 and 85. 83.5%. So this was a great episode as a whole. First half was 80%, second half was 85%. I definitely like the second half better than the first half. So everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys either later today or either tomorrow or possibly Friday. I don't know. It's either later today, Thursday, or Friday, and tomorrow's Thursday. And I actually have clips for both the season finale, and actually remember the names. The first half is called Cricket's Place, and the second half is called Volunteer Tilly. And I can't wait for the season finale. Hopefully maybe we get some Chip there because we haven't seen him in a long time, but who knows. And everyone, I'll see you then. Bye.